Hi, Chris Keller here again with Clinical Training Consulting Systems again as we wrap up. So when we talked about core regression, I think I've gone through to get a good example of how to go from static to dynamic. But in the bigger picture, let me simplify it, put it this way. You want to teach a client movement patterns that are normal. So when someone's movement pattern is like this, or like this squat, that needs to be corrected. They need to understand that that is not normal, and that either the tightness of the adductors is a weakness of an issue, or gluteus medius is an issue. And I think that you can do this by giving them input. Knowledge is power. Change their movement pattern. Look at what's normal in the manual, what should occur biomechanically and anatomically versus abnormal out there. All the corrective exercise out there in the US, it's great. You can't do corrective exercise without knowing your anatomy, your function anatomy, your biomechanics, what's abnormal versus normal from a kinesiological perspective. Remember when I talked about the joints and the muscles, which are working concentrically and eccentrically. That's all in the manual. It should be very clear. If you get an understanding of that, it'll be huge. Second of all, train these stabilizers, the abdominals, the transverse, the multifidus, the QL, that'll protect around the pelvic girdle. Static exercises like planks, side planks, bridges, then doing it dynamically. Make sure they do it functionally in a diagonal control movement, but before that, they can do it in a single plane motion, because a single plane motion is one motion versus two motions. It is much harder to do that. The last thing I want you to remember is quality versus quantity. Work on reps, control versus sets or time. Make sure they can master an exercise before you give someone else something new, and just because it's a hip and looks like you're an exercise out there, but they don't get hurt. Safety's first. Ethical, legal, always be careful what you're doing. And I hope this has made sense in this review and these videos, and I hope you look on for more of these. We have more videos to come that review the next few units ahead, and we look forward to talking in the future. And thanks for again for visiting Clinical Training Consulting Systems.